HHH1987.com.
Terrell Thomas, and we're about to begin the 2016-17 NBA season, and I'm with a gentleman who's been doing his thing for the Atlanta Hawks. And this year, we're starting off with a different approach, because when we spoke with you last year, you were rehabbing from an injury, and we'll be able to get 82 games from you this year. He goes by the name of Thabo Sefolosha. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you. Now, as I just gave mention to, we're about to kick off the 2016-17 season in about almost a month or so. You'll be kicking off training camp very soon. Talk to me about the addition of Dwight Howard and how you guys plan to play together.
I like the addition. I think it was an area that was much needed. The physicality that he plays with, and the size and the defense that he brings. I think it's a huge thing for us, and I'm happy to have him in the team. And I hope that he can integrate very quickly, and we're all going to help him do that.
Now, this year, we also will be kicking off things in a different manner, because we'll have a new floor general, and Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder will be running things. He'll be the starting point guard for the Hawks this season. Talk to me about what you've seen in Schroeder as far as his growth and what you expect to see from him as he'll be the floor general this year.
Yeah, definitely. Coming in and seeing a young guy, that was playing behind Jeff Teague, and I like the fact that he was patient, that he kept working, and knowing that his time was to come. So now that he's the floor manager, like you said, it's something that, again, we're all going to help him to develop into that role. And the thing that he's shown over the years, and even this summer, the growth as far as just being a vocal and a leader by actions also, it's great for the whole team.
Now, as we just gave mention to not too long ago, last season you didn't get the full season in due to injury, but this year it's a new approach. You'll be able to kick off at the beginning of the season. Talk to me a little bit about where you are mentally and what you intend to provide this year for the Hawks.
Well, I'm just excited. I had a great off season. Being able to work and being able to really work on my game and everything that I wanted to work on. So I come in with a great mindset. Ready to have an impact right away. And keep solidifying my role as far as on the defensive end, being vocal and try to lead this team, with the physicality of my game and the knowledge on the defensive end also.
Recently, we've seen in sports where a lot of players have been taking a stance with the National Anthem. I'm not going to ask you your stance, but just what are some of your thoughts on that? We've seen Colin Kaepernick. It's been a lot of talk about what NBA players will do this year when as the season kicked off. Just what are some of your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, it's sad that year after year, you kind of hear the same stories about police brutality and everything like this, and it's a great conversation to have, and I'm happy that Kaepernick is able to do that by making a stand and doing what he does. So some people are gonna criticize him for him, some people are gonna applaud him for it, but as long as the conversation keeps being on the full front, I think it's a great thing.
Before I let you go, one more thing. You have a few rookies on this team, a lot of wing players on this team this year. So I was asking Coach Bud earlier what he thought about playing small ball and his defensive expectations. But with DeAndre and with Prince on the team this year, players who I'll say they're very similar defensively to how you play. Have you given them any advice, and what are you looking forward to seeing out of the rookies this year?
Yeah, I think I will. I'm looking forward to giving them some advice and seeing exactly how they play. We've been together in the gym for quite a while, and those guys have great work ethic, and I think they're going to really have an impact on the team. And like I said, it's a little early now, but I'm definitely looking forward to working with them and try to provide whatever I can. As far as being a veteran guy and welcoming them with the team and helping them, pick up some things on the court.
Terrell Thomas reporting live from HHH's 1987. Make sure you stay tuned to everything that you have going on. The Atlanta Hawks are going to be the team this year. Stay tuned.